Hey, what is up guys? It's Jack here and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. So in this one we're doing BIOSYN. Now I have to say, if you guys are seeing this on Tuesday, that is because I decided to switch the days for my BIOSYN build and my Rebirth Island build, just because the Rebirth one is going to take a while longer to actually do. It's pretty much halfway done. And the video's already around like an hour long, so I'm trying to figure out a way to cut it up and not have it be too long, but also not cut out too much of it. So that's the reason why you guys are seeing this on Tuesday instead of Thursday. But I promise it's gonna be worth it on Thursday to see everything, and it's looking good. It's looking good right now, guys. If you guys want to see sneak peeks, you guys can join the Discord. The link is in the description or in the top right. Obviously, if you guys want to see the sneak peek, it's going to be there, but you guys can also chat with the community. You guys can also, post your builds, post suggestions, all that stuff, post jokes, post pictures of your pets, all that stuff. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So in our previous episodes, what we did was in our first episode, we made our airport. It's right here, kind of cool. It's been a while since we took a look at this. Second episode, we laid out the entire park. As you guys can see, I labeled them. I'll talk about all that stuff in a little bit. But in our second episode, we laid out the park. Third episode, we made our main herbivore enclosure with got bumpy over there. Look at bumpy over there. Yeah, with all of our herbivores. A lot of pathways and all this stuff, and a lot of water. Last episode, we did our T-Rex enclosure. So this episode, we're moving on to this enclosure. There's a G, so I'm guessing you guys know what this is. We're going to be working on our Giganotosaurus enclosure. Now, I was thinking about it. Why? I'm thinking about it now again too. Yep, thought about it. Okay, we're switching these. So I'll talk about the letters. So G is for Giganotosaurus, D is for Dilophosaurus, V is for Velociraptor, T is for Therizinosaurus, A is for Atrociraptor, P is for Pyroraptor, and D is for Dimetrodon. And then MC over here is for medium carnivore. So I'm gonna switch these two because it just makes a little bit more sense to me. I was also going to change this fencing right here. I was gonna move this to be cut in the middle right here, and then I was gonna swap that and remove these two pieces. Okay, then I was also gonna remove this, place the actually I don't need to place the BIOSYN fence in the water. That's okay. I mean, we don't even need these fences in the first place. Okay, so that's our first change. Our second change was going to be, well, I don't really need a second change. Anyways, so I'm gonna actually switch these around because this is not what I was thinking. So I'll just put the DI right here. Yeah. So this is gonna be our Giganotosaurus enclosure. Now, obviously I got to make this look like the movie, right? So what we can do is we could have this part right here sloped up higher, because this is where they fall off the vehicle or roll down the hill, even though they make it seem like it's a decently high hill. Right, so we can have this up here. Okay. I want to bring this in a little bit because obviously if we get closer to the side, it's not gonna really pick it up and it's not gonna be good. And I don't want this too close to the water. So as we go closer to this, we're going to go down a level, halfway down, and bring this out. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, this is where we can actually connect it a bit more. Okay. Now we just want to slope this up. Same thing with right here. We want to slope this up. We can kind of slope this too right here if we want to. Okay. Next thing we have to do is slope this side and this side. Okay. Now let's see how this looks. Do we want to slope this down? Yeah, we can slope this down. Okay. Now let's put some trees in between this and along the sides of our enclosure. Okay, like so. Let's clean this up a little bit more. Make sure the trees are not in the water. Okay, so this is where they're gonna fall, right? I wish we could put a fake vehicle, but we can't. I mean, we can keep a vehicle there. We'd have to use the no, but you can't hide it in the BIOSYN fences. Actually don't know how I would hide it. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Let's finish this up. Alright. Now right here we're gonna put a little bit less trees, but we're still gonna put trees. Okay. And we're gonna make it look like there was some off-roading going on here. Right. And we're gonna finish this up by putting some more sand. Now I'd like to put some trees right here. But I'd also like to put some rock. I feel like we just need a little bit of rock for enclosure. Make it look better. You know, they're happy that they didn't go down this side of the hill. They got the lucky side of the hill, you know? Okay. We can do that. Perfect. And a little bit more. I want to bring this edge in. Oh, actually, this is going to be changed when we work on the Dimetrodon enclosure. But for right now, we're just going to fill it in with trees. Okay, we want to make sure that there's a pathway in between. Right? Like a clear enough pathway that you can see it. I want to make sure this is sloped enough. Something right here. Okay. Perfect, actually, this is nice. Alright. So let's work on our Giganotosaurus. Something I completely forgot about is that this design is the original design from Evolution. I've never used it after the new one came out. Okay, let's make him humble. We want to do that. Tolerant, and we can keep it intolerant. Yeah, let's just do that. Begin task. That's going to be going on in the background. We're also going to get some Dilos going. Since we're going to be doing that enclosure too, because this video is only 10 minutes and I'm done with the first enclosure. So this is what I was talking about. We're going to probably start putting parts together. Just because, you know, it takes us a couple minutes to do one thing. I want them to be social. I like them being social. I like the Dilophosaurus being social. Okay, so negative trait. Click on this. Cool. Select all. I didn't have a number, right? Okay, no, I don't have a number. Okay, cool. Now let's begin on our Dilophosaurus enclosure. So I know this enclosure is way bigger than this one. Yeah, don't come at me. So for this one, we don't need more water. Yeah, we don't need more water. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna pretty much do the same thing. A lot of this is gonna be forest. Obviously, because it's, you know, forest. The whole entire place is forest. Besides this river part right here. So it's kind of, this is why I was having a difficult time making any of these BIOSYN maps, because it's just like, I don't want to just do all forest, you know, and have it just be split up. Now we can do something special here. I might actually do something special in the middle right here. Okay, let's get our Giganotosaurus. You go here. Oh, you need food too. Let's bring you down for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Now for this, I kind of want to bring our pathway up here and then have it come all the way around. We could possibly make it go all the way over here. Remove these trees that are in the way. Okay. And then we could bring the water in through here. That looks a little bit weird. The water just ends there. How about we just do like a little bit of lake? Can we put some shrubs between them? Okay. Want to make it look like it's a little bit dried up. Okay. Then we elevate this. Okay. Now this entire place, let's elevate it. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get rid of the water. Okay. All right, let's get rid of the grass on the sides. Okay, let's slope this. Slope this. We might want to bring this out a little bit more so we can slope this down better. Okay. Then on this side, we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to slope this down. Let's also bring this out over here. Now, we don't want this to be too much right here. And then I think we want to slope this So we can possibly put a little line through. Okay. Let's get some trees going on right here. Give us a reason to go up. Okay. So the vehicle goes up once we get here. Let's lock that off. The vehicle goes up once we get here. Okay. And then once we're up here, we can look down into like the little valley area that we have right here. Gonna want to go around it though. Okay. Slope this a little bit more. And then we want to put some rocks down. Right. Let's kind of mix in this rock. Okay. Nice. So let's bring this sand back. Want to make sure we're getting the top of this. Okay. We want to make sure this rock doesn't go down more than it needs to. All right, that's nice looking. So now we can slope this more. Okay. Now let's bring out some of our decorative trees and let's put them on this end over here. I'm happy that I actually overcompensated with this enclosure. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we want to make sure that they have enough food. So we're going to put one of their feeders down right here. And I think we're going to put another one up here. We're going to have some sand going up to this as well. Okay, and this will be our Dilophosaurus enclosure. So let's see how they will like this. We're gonna go check on our Giganotosaurus as they get delivered. All right, how are you doing, buddy? Where are you? There you are. Like this place? Okay, yeah, you enjoy this place. We want to slope this down on this enclosure though. We don't want this to be annoying. Okay. Nice. Now, I don't know how in the movie the T-Rex and the Giganotosaurus are gonna fight over the deer. I don't, because the deer's technically over here and they'd have to like all roam this area. Don't ask me questions that I don't just know the answer to. So I'm just not gonna even try to acknowledge that whole thing. But yeah, that means we can move forth. And let's work on our Therizinosaurus enclosure. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit more special. We're gonna put some dirt on the end over here purposely. All right, and we're gonna have this go outward this way. Now we're gonna place down one of our trees. I want to use a large one. Not that large. I think this one works. Okay. This is gonna be the main tree. This is gonna be the tree that Claire goes down on. Okay. And then we're gonna put down a whole bunch of vegetation. Okay. Delete the T. Yeah, we're gonna clear this area out. Believe right there, Xenosaurus likes ground leaf. So we're gonna put some ground leaf down over here. Okay. There's nothing really special about this enclosure. It's just the movie scene that's gonna take place. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for this enclosure. Okay. We need to bring our sandy shores. Big shores. We have to bring our sandy shores to this area. Okay. Okay. Nice, that works. Okay, we need to connect you back. Nope, not sure of you. Alright, connect you back. Yeah, we can keep you hiding. Alright, and I think that will be our Therizinosaurus enclosure. Not a lot. I want to add some more trees actually. Hold on. Smaller trees. Imagine I can get like the deer body here. Okay. Let's get some dirt going. Bring it up to our tree. Is there... should I just use sand? No. I'm gonna use dirt, even though everything is dirt on this map, so yeah. Right, there's grass and there's dirt. Yeah, I'd rather use dirt. I mean, I can make the rest of the enclosure look grassy compared to this, but it's all just dirt, yeah. Okay. And that will be our Therizinosaurus enclosure. Now let's take a look at our Dilos. Are they enjoying life here? Yeah, they are. Nice. Which one looks like a good camera candidate? You do. There you go. All right. So we have all 3 of our enclosures completed. Let's get our Theris in here actually. I kind of forgot about him. Or it. E. E. There you are. Humble and appetite. Cool. Got our theory. All right, that's not what I meant to do. I was gonna say, you think it'll walk all the way to the place that it's supposed to be, but I that's too far for them. Oh, it's going after people. I didn't know that it was going after people. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I have to also put fish feeders down, huh? I have to put fish feeders down for our birds. No, I kind of want our birds to stay in one specific area. So I will be placing this around this island pretty much. Because I don't want them going towards the airport, because it wouldn't make sense for them to go this close to the airport. I'm actually going to remove this one right here. And I don't want them going too far this way, because then they're going to not have this area like be mentally their home. What are you doing? So I want them to like think like, oh my god, my home is here, right? Like this is my island. So that's my thought process with this. Did you already get transported? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I'm guessing you like your area. All right, cool. Nice. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. We did 3 of our enclosures. We're pretty much almost done. All we need to do left is our multiple carnivores, or sorry, our medium carnivores, our trash raptors, our velociraptors, our raptors. Honestly, we might be able to knock out all 4 of these next episode, and then our last episode will be our Dimetrodon enclosure. So 2 more episodes, guys. 2 more weeks. We got this. It'll be nice. We have this island. Oh, this island's a part of that. All right. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is in the description below, and you can join up in the top right. And yeah, I'll see you guys in our next video. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I hope you guys are excited for this one. We're gonna finish the facility for the Rebirth Island, and it's gonna be it's looking good. It's looking good, guys. Anyways, I will see you guys on Thursday.